Hello, and welcome back to Feeding Growfish. We're currently on the swamp. This is a fresh set of the swamp, but I do have money from the last time I played it. Maybe we'll play something a bit different this time. We were a small prey fish last time, so we'll go for maybe like the sturgeon, which is a bit more passive. Has the ability to detect these things. And then get our food stolen by some bluegills, which we'll try and ward off by eating. If we can. That is a giant catfish, which thankfully just ignored me. Right, back to eating these things. These things would usually be hidden. Oops. We ate the small fish that came to steal our food. Which is another benefit of being able to dig these things up. But they're a good source of food in the river. The sturgeon is by no means a big predatory fish or anything like that. But it is a decent sized fish with good stamina and decent movement. I don't know what set us off, but I'm not sticking around to find out. And the swamp is home to not only a giant catfish, but some other quite dangerous sorts. So even though we are effectively a mid-sized fish, we're not safe by any stretch of the imagination. We just don't have to worry about being eaten by everything. And our ability to eat should be easier, notably than last time. Stop it, you. The way that this thing eats is more underneath as well. Underneath its mouth, as opposed to most fish which eat directly in front of their mouths. Ow, that's one of the things we have to actively avoid. Thankfully we do have good stamina, but we do not have good movement speed. Sadly we do not gain stamina back while being eaten. Attempt to. But that is one of the more dangerous things. It's not as big as a catfish, but it does have the damage and the movement speed. So if it gets you, you're pretty much dead. That will be the giant catfish. The carps can also detect these things and will actively seek them out. But they are non-aggressive to pretty much everything else. Oh no. Don't know what's after me. So we can't eat this guy. No more fish swimming around in here. By the looks of it. We won't go back out the way we came. Due to there being something out there that can eat us. I really don't want to go back that way either. Let's see if we can eat a piranha. Well, that would be a gar, I think. Let's just try and maintain our stamina as best we can. Right, we've come full circle. Maybe we can get the crab. We don't have a lot of damage. Really just whether we can keep it pinned down. Also it helps if it doesn't try and fight back. Yeah, the swamp is very dangerous. Trying to safely find anywhere to eat is going to be a bit tricky. As there are some very big fish in not a very big place. So it's easy to be safe 1 minute and then suddenly there's a giant sitting next to you. Or more likely trying to inhale you. Or we can try and peek out of this place again. Nope. Something big got eaten over here. Just gonna wait until that music goes away. Eat all of this up. We do not have the ability to consume a lot in terms of our devour size. We're not the predatory type. In fact, I think the last little yellow fish we played as probably gained more devour size than this will relative to its own size. I'm having trouble eating that thing. Trying to eat some of these water bugs up as well. You little wretch. Come here. But this will be the main source of food for us. Unless we're lucky enough to come across anything else. Where'd you go? I can see you being a constant pain in the backside. Where'd you go, little yellow thing? I don't know why I didn't get a single warning about this thing approaching me, but I didn't. See if we can go for the alligator gar while it's distracted. Oof. See if we can't wrap back around on it as well. I hear it, but I don't see it. We're playing a risky game here. It's a big old piranha. Yeah, the lethality of the swamp is It's not something to underestimate. A lot more intense than the last lives we've had, even for not being the smaller prey species we once were. It does take a notable amount more for us to grow as well. As a sturgeon. Trying to eat up these little water bugs while they're here. We're safe inside this little tree. Have to keep my eye open so that we don't get snuck up on again. Just gonna duck back in here, make sure we're safe. Nope. That'll be the thing that scared us. And it is following us in here. Wait for our stamina to come back. And try to get away. Won't risk hanging around any longer. Though I did see that there are a bunch more bits of food in that cave. So I do want to go back there. Something's in here doing a business. It's a bluegill. The bluegill will give me a notable amount more food. And this thing's back again. Try and eat this small fish. And we can go for this guy as well, but we don't do a lot of damage, is an issue. Yeah, I won't bother. I'll come back for when I can do a bit more. Don't be something too big. You're not, you're a crab. That is something I want to actively avoid. I think we're alright now. I think that's probably the most dangerous aspect of the swamp. It's just that there are very big fish in these small enough areas where they can cover most of the ground. And although there's a lot of cover, it's often right next to wide open spaces. So a thing only needs to swim past to spot you. And if it spots you and you don't realise, well, it can be game over. Can't eat you whole, can I? No. Yeah, this thing doesn't have very good devour size relative to how big it is. I suppose it's longer than it is big. Damage isn't bad though. I thought that was a giant fish out there then. get that bluegill. What was that? No, go away. I heard it didn't. I'm not hanging around to find out. Ow. Alligator go. I think we did just eat that crab hole. Just make sure it's safe to leave. .5 damage now. I think these have about 60 health each, which is why I'm not going for them. Because with 3 damage it will just take so long to get them that I'm probably better off just going for smaller stuff that I can eat quicker. Like all of this. Get leveled up faster, and then come back for them. Because they are preoccupied with something inside that rock that they can't get to. So it's no rush for me. I should be more careful about swimming over here. Knowing that like Gar is over here somewhere. Let's have a look over this side. A little tadpole. Just keep an eye on things. Peek around this corner. See if the alligator gar isn't hanging around or not. Something over there. A carp? A carp that seems to be chasing a fish, weirdly. I'm a little bit concerned about the fact I don't know if anything actively hunts the carp. So just because it's swimming around doesn't mean I'm safe. Try and get myself to a bit more shelter. Keep just scouring, foraging for food. Missed. A decent sized cut. Was that me that just splashed my tail? I think it was. Another fish here. I think that one's already dead, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if we'll ever be able to eat those things whole, or if we'll always have to break them. Quick look in here. See if anything's lurking. Maybe we can pick up a crab. Check this side. No big predators looking around, is there? The answer was yes. Let's just leave that area. I will not chase that thing out there. That's grass I'm trying to eat. Right, we have 4.3 damage. Can we go up to level 6? Possibly, if we get a few more of these. I don't know what that's playing, and I don't want to find out. That's why it's playing. And this place is no safer. In fact, this place is probably more dangerous, because I think that thing could probably outswim us. Right, we might have a moment of safety. With any luck, those two will engage one another. And leave me well enough alone. Just trying to see what's behind us, if anything. Moment of refuge. Oh, that thing has some kind of lunge. Regain stamina. Tuck ourselves away in here if we can. Not sure how safe it is back here, but there was food. I hear crabs. Or singular crab. Well, there's a good amount of food over here. We can also steal some from the piranhas, the crab. Just make sure we're not being jumped. We up these water bugs as well, because there's enough of them to start adding up. Try and duck back down inside these caves, I think. Just have a quick squiz up here. Just a little private eating space currently. An actual moment of peace in the swamp. As we sit back next to this nuclear waste barrel. Whatever it is. Hazardous toxins. Right, Mr. Catfish, it's time for me to figure out whether I can get you. I'm going to be able to get a hold of you first. That wasn't that bad. As we get bigger, we will slow down as a part of the issue. There's another catfish out there, but I don't want to be that exposed. I hear a crab, I think, as well, scuttling around somewhere. A big crab. Heard something else move as well. So I'll just carry this in here. Try and get another one of these catfish. Sadly, I latched onto two different ones. Try and stop it from going up here. And we'll drag it back inside as well. There we go. The bigger we get, of course, the easier these guys will be to hunt. Not that they're particularly difficult, it's just whether they drag us out into the open. I think that's just because I got damaged. I don't think there is a big fish, but we won't hang around to find out. Not going out there. Yeah, music's faded. Any snacks running around? Yes, there is. We're finally up to level then. 57 does that devour size. See if we can get a bluegill, I suppose. In one swoop. We can. Duck back down in here. Let's not hang around. Something just swam around here. And that thing might be getting chased already. So we'll let it go by. That is a snapjaw. Or an alligator jaw, gar, whatever they're called. I think it is alligator gar. Right, now we're kind of trapped. Making a decision. Right, I think that thing just got crunched as well. Which means that the snapjaw may actually be over here. The snapjaw being the thing that isn't the alligator gar. But will still eat me. Let's see if we can eat this thing whole. We cannot. Catfish. Or carp rather, not catfish. There's that thing swimming around again. I need to run. Or swim, rather. There it is, or there it goes. But that thing might draw its attention. So I want to just get out of here as fast as I can. We'll wrap back down here. So we know that the alligator gar was over here. Yep. There it is. Well, there's the pike. We just hide as long as we can. Game of cat and mouse. That was quite lucky because I ran out of stamina as we got over here, and that thing has seemingly gone the other way. I thought that was a bigger fish then. It was a piranha. Good sized bluegill though. Try and swim back here. Trouble eating these things. There we go. Grab a few of those. Grab ourselves a bluegill. Look for anything else we can snap up while we're around here. Hopefully they come back around. was not what I wanted to do. I was hoping it would run back in here. I'm having a lot of trouble with this one. Chasing it further is death, so I'll head back. I hear a crab scuttling. This way by the sounds of it. I was hoping there'd be a cave over there. Now there's one here. Where am I now? I know this place. Here's some food. I hear a crab sculling again. There he is. Okay. I think that one actually may not be targeting me now. I may be just slightly too big for it to go for. Because it did just swim past me. Been a while since I've seen any of my sturgeon brethren. Feels like a very bad place to be sitting. Well, we got away with it. For now. Quick check out here. Is that a catfish I see? No, there's something swimming around over there one. I'd rather not find out. Ugh, that guy is huge. Right, a moment of reprieve. Sadly, we're not big enough to just swallow one of you whole. Where'd that one go? I don't know, but I've just heard something get eaten, and it might be the catfish. I just scared. Just waiting. Biding my time to let whatever might have just eaten leave. Can't see this thing when it swims off like that. Yeah, there's something out there. Which is real concerning because it's a bitey thing as well. trouble sticking to these guys. Be careful because that guy's getting big, so we'll want to take him down before he gets to be a problem. Come back into the quiet corner. The quiet corner of tingly radiation. I thought that was something else. It was the giant piranha again. No, I sent them running. Can't quite eat these guys yet. Do bite for 11 whole damage though. Oi, he's mine, you. Got that one a bit better. Now I'm starting to wonder if we're big enough to start eating those things whole. Have to be careful because as I get bigger my movement speed is just non-existent. Don't know where that blood came from. It's me by the looks of it. Roaming around a bit too freely, I feel like, but we do have to test the waters every now and then. Right, this is a big carp, so this one's going to take a bit more in terms of how much we can. You shouldn't take too many bites though. How much we'd need to be able to swallow a whole is what I was going to say. Yeah, this guy's not big enough anymore. Let's see if he's distracted. It's just a case of how much damage he does versus how much damage we do. I don't even think it's being aggressive to us, which is quite nice. For me, anyway. Yeah, it's not. It didn't give us a lot of food, sadly. But it is nice to know that it's no longer a threat to us, really. Is this fish too big for me to... No, it's not. I was gonna say. We still can't eat one of these things whole. But it is quite large. Have to be careful to pay attention around here. Because I have been jumped by fish over here recently. Well, earlier. In this life or during a different life. Can eat that thing whole. Thankfully they do not learn their lesson very fast. Lovely, level 17. And now we can eat them whole. By no means are we the biggest fish in here. But we are now big enough so our growth could really speed up if we play our cards right and don't effectively don't get overconfident and stray a bit too far from the areas we know are safe. More blood. Must be something about that area. Oops. What was that? I just swam off. Well, I've interrupted something. I cannot maneuver like this, I can't hear that. I do hit quite hard though. Lovely. Getting a bit too big for my own good here. I hear you, little crab, but I don't see you. There he is. We've made up to level 20. We almost have 100 devour size. damage is 30. And we've been one-shot by something very big. That would be jump. Right, I think that will be enough. So let's just have a look. But not whatever that is. Let's have a look at the catfish. So the catfish, as far as I'm aware, just has the ability to just basically inhale anything. That's its main strength, although it does turn incredibly slowly. So you're really more like, try to catch something off guard. Yeah, but you can just inhale anything that comes in proximity. Let's see if we can get this big guy. Catching is the issue. Ouch. I would like to see how big that thing is. It's huge. It's massive. Spectate this thing for a... Whoops. Look at the size of it. It's actually huge. Yeah, well, I think they are the king of the ocean, well, the swamp. Uncontested. They've earned this one. And that'll be it for now. Take care.